and Danzig, his father, Alex, and his uncle, Itzik, both still hostages in Gaza today as the war rages on, and ceasefire and truce talks for a further hostage deal have broken down entirely. Thank you so much, Ben, for being with us here in I-24 News. I want to ask you your message to the government of Israel today. If members of Israel's war cabinet, if the prime minister hears something from you today, what is your message now?
Okay, first of all, I will start by saying that the terrorist organization of Hamas should be destroyed completely if Israeli civilians, innocent children, babies, mothers, fathers like me, wants to live in this land, okay? And I don't have to remind people what happened 48. Jewish people get this land, you know, by deciding the other countries of the world decide we have this land to live, you know. Okay. So that's the first thing I have to say. The second thing I have to say, and this is the reason I'm here, is that there is 13 group of 13 old people, old sick people, okay, that build this land, you know, from scratch. You know, they came here when it had nothing. My kibbutz that have been destroyed, you know, to the ground. Okay, those people built that kibbutz. And the other people that been captured build the other kibbutz and so on and so on. So the message is very clear. Stop the war now. Save the people. Save the old people that living now with no water, with no food, underneath the ground. Sick old people, you know, grandfathers, etc.
Ben, what is your message to other Israelis who their heart breaks for you and your family, and they cannot imagine the pain and the horror that you're dealing with, but as you know, respectfully have a different view on the idea of, at this point, continued talks with Hamas, continued dialogue about releasing terrorists and killers from Israeli jails?
Listen, please. I'm only here to tell the truth. The truth is that the world is in a situation that the people with the power only understand money, okay? So pay them the price, you know? So I have few suggestions. For example, we have 149 people inside. Take out all the prisoners from Israeli jail and bring them home. Bring the innocent civilians home by stopping the war now and dealing with Red Cross, dealing with Qatar, dealing with the States, dealing with Great Britain, whoever wants to deal with human life. Human life are at stake now. Human life, okay? I hope that coming up 2024, human life still means something in this world. So I'm directly talking to Benjamin Netanyahu, my prime minister. Do everything you can to save my father, Chaim Perry, Amiram Cooper, Gadi Moses, Oded Lifshitz, 13 old people inside that built this land.
Ben,
about the feelings, let me say, that from where I come from, what used to be Kibbutz Nirot, there are situations that my situation become that small, you know. For example, grandfather to 8 members inside. Thank God some of them came back, you know. So we're dealing with a very, very traumatical situation all around. It's not only our area, you know, it's all around. It's Jewish people have to defend Jewish people. Full stop.
Ben, what is the future, do you think, of Kibbutz Nir Oz, a place that you love, your home? Do you think it still has a future at this point?
Unfortunately, the future of my kibbutz, the future of my family, the future of all of us, okay, is in the hands of governments. It's in the hands of people that have power. Okay, I don't have power. I'm a musician. Okay, so I'm urging the people who have power, please, because this area is 20 years straight of bombing us all the time, and now this massacre, So let's concentrate on what's important. So what's important now, day 58, is to save my father and Chaim and all the old people that have no water, have no food, okay, and in the hands of monsters, okay? People that came just to kill and rape and do things that I don't even want to talk about.
Ben, thank you for being with us today, being with me and I-24 News. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
And our hearts continue to pray for the release of the hostages.